You are welcome back to my channel. This is Master Barbers Hotel, Master Barbers Comedy TV. You are welcome back. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channels, Master Barbers Hotel and Master Barbers Comedy TV, please let us do that now. Please let us do that now. Subscribe to the two channels. Dear now. Dear now. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe before we go now. This stream you are watching, under by the right hand side, you will see subscribe there. Use your finger to press it. It will now change to subscribe with notification bell. Press the notification bell. It will now give you bell of 3 options. Yeah, you press the one at the top, which means you have taken my notifications. For Master Barbers Hotel, you subscribe, you take my notification. For Master Barbers Comedy TV, you subscribe. At the same time, you take the notifications so that you can be seen by new updating. Thank you. Please let us do that now. For new viewers, for existing viewers, those viewers that have been watching my videos since, those viewers that have been watching my channel since, please, I'm begging you, in the name of Almighty God, please let us subscribe. Let us subscribe now so that we can be able to see all my videos. At the same time, you can be able to be seen by new videos, new shorts, live, etc., etc. You can be able to get free access to my download. Yeah, please let us do that now. Let us do that now. You are welcome back. Our today lesson, our today tutorial is how to sharpen the clipper blades on the super hard manual sharpening stone. How to sharpen the clipper blades, the upper and the bottom clipper blade, different types. Yeah, different series on the super hard manual sharpening stone. Slash. How to sharpen No-Title-Starex clipper blade. No-Title-Starex clipper blade. Step by step tutorial, full training tutorial, pro. Yeah. I am on live on Master Barbers Hotel. At the same time, I am on live on Master Barbers Comedy TV. That is why I used to advise and beg almost every time, every day, that please subscribe to my channels. Please subscribe to the two channels. If you only subscribe to Master Barbers Hotel, please at the same time, you press the notification for Master Barbers Hotel. Do the same thing for Master Barbers Comedy TV. You press the subscribe button, then you press the notification button. Then also, if you have subscribed to Master Barbers Comedy TV, yeah, you press the notification button to be seen my new videos. At the same time, please also subscribe to Master Barbers Hotel. You press the notification. Yeah, the live is going on at the two channels now. The live is going on at the two channels at Master Barbers Hotel. At the same time, Master Barbers Comedy TV. Yeah, thank you. Please let us do that now. And please, after that, help me share this video out in the name of Almighty God. Help me share it out. Help me share it out to different applications. Help me share it to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, WhatsApp, etc., etc. Chats. Help me share it so that many people can get the advantage of watching this live. It's very important. Especially if you have any barbers around you, any stylists around you, any proprietor around you. Please help me inform them. Let them subscribe on their phones let them subscribe to the two channels and press the notification buttons. Yeah, so that they can get full access to see all my YouTube videos. They can get full access for my new notifications. At the same time, when I'm on live, they can be able to be getting the notifications. It's good for the two. Please, help me inform them, let them know. All barbers, all stylists, all proprietors, all barber engineer, and almost the whole public, people that have their own clippers by themselves, and those who don't have, just to say in a nutshell, the whole public. Yeah, the whole public. That is why I'm saying it always. If you want to know how to sharpen the clipper blades, you see it. If you want to know how to sharpen different type of clipper blade using super hard manual sharpening stone, this stone, you use super hard manual sharpening stone to sharpen different type of clipper blades. Yeah, in the previous tutorial, I always talk about zoom in, zoom out. Yeah, I still need to remind you again. You're supposed to know how to zoom out. Can you see? To make the image bigger. If I'm pointing to a part in a specimen that is inside the blade, outside the blade on the stone, for you to be able to see properly, you're supposed to learn how to zoom in, zoom out. You put your the thumb by one finger by the center of the screen. You now go outside, you move it outside, it will expand. When you move it again, it will go inside, which means you zoom in. You're supposed to know how to zoom in and zoom out. Yeah, please don't just forget. If you are watching my tutorial, learn how to zoom in and zoom out, so that when I'm pointing to part of the blade or the stone, or I'm doing one particular explanation on the boat, you can be able to zoom out for you to see it properly and really understand what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to fashion out, the explanation I was trying to give out on that particular area. That is why I always remind us, including myself, how to zoom in, how to zoom out, how to zoom in, how to zoom out of your phone. That is on the screen. You should learn it. Please, let us do that now. You practice it. Put your thumb, one of your thumb and one finger near the thumb. Now put it by the center. Now open it. Open it toward the edge of the phone. Can you see? The image is expanding. The video is expanding. Then when you bring it in back, it will close again, which means you have zoomed in. You see? And after you zoom in, you zoom out, you can use one finger to control. You use one finger to control anywhere you want the image to stand. Anywhere you want the video to stay, you can still use only one finger to pan. That is zooming in, zooming out, and pan. You use two fingers, that is thumb, and any of the fingers that comfortable for you, you put it by the center. You now go by the side of the fold. It will now zoom out. The small object on the screen will now come out bigger. And then when you go inside again with the two fingers as to meet each other by the center, so the image will contract again. It will go inside, taking the normal size. You see? So that is why we always remind ourselves, so that before we start the lesson, before we start the tutorial, we can be able to know what to do, what steps are to take, what are the necessary things we should put in mind. Zoom in, zoom out, and pan it. Zoom in, Z-O-O-N, zoom. Zoom in, zoom out, and pan. You use two fingers to zoom in. You use two fingers to zoom out. You use only one finger to pan. When you are zoom out finished, then you do not see clearly, or the part I'm showing is getting out of the screen. You now use one finger to bring it back into the center of the screen for you to be able to see it properly. Thank you. Let us practice that one for a minute or two, please. It is very, very important. How to zoom in, how to zoom out. How to zoom in, how to zoom out of the screen. Let us do that for now. Please let us do that for now. All these things are very, very important. You cannot do without them. It's part of the tutorial. We must have to learn how to zoom. Yeah, for the benefit of everybody again. I would likely to remember us again. I would likely to remind us again. Our topic for today is how to sharpening clipper blades on the super hard manual sharpening stone. How to sharpening Starex clipper blade. How to sharpen the clipper blade on the super hard manual sharpening stone. Using super hard manual sharpening stone to sharpen slash. That is no title or untitled Starex clipper blade. Step by step tutorial. Step by step full tutorial. Yeah, you want to use your stone, either new one or the old one you are using. You want to use it as a beginner, somebody who is trying to learn, somebody who has prepared well to learn the sharpening of the clipper blade step by step, one after the other, so that you are following the step of the Master Barbers Hotel, Master Barbers Comedy TV. You have subscribed to the channel, that is number one. You have pressed the notification button, that is number two. Then you have watched different type of my videos. You have watched them from A to Z. You know the way I say you should be watching my videos. Don't let us forget, please. Small. Please don't let us forget. You don't just watch my videos for watching sake. You don't just watch my videos, say you are just watching ordinarily. When you watch like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you stop. You now bring back into your memory what you have studied inside, what you have seen, the important things you have seen there. After recording the bring back again, then you continue with the film or with the video. That is how you'll be doing step by step till you watch the video finish. After watching the video finish, you now recall back again, what is the meaning of this video? What are the things I've gained from this video? What are the step by step Master Barbers Hotel, Master Barbers Comedy TV has taken in sharpening the clipper blade? Now, in sharpening the stone, in maneuver its way step by step, from one step to the another to achieve the correct sharpening it was trying to achieve. Can you see it? That is the way to learn. That is the way to learn. We don't just watch for watching sake. Then don't forget my advice again. Go to my shorts, watch my shorts. Go to Master Barbers Comedy TV, watch shorts. Go to Master Barbers Hotel, watch shorts, watch my videos. Many of these videos in the two channels doesn't resemble. Most of the video in the two channels doesn't resemble. Those, some of my videos in the shorts, they did not resemble. Some resemble, some did not resemble. So that is why I am advising all of us that if you subscribe to only one channel, you press the notification button for only one channel. Try as much as you can to subscribe and press the notification button for the second one. If you subscribe to Master Barbers Comedy TV only, you press the notification button. Please go and do so now for Master Barbers Hotel. You subscribe, you press the notification button. Then if to say you have done it for Master Barbers Hotel, you subscribe, you press the notification button. Please quick go and do it to Master Barbers Comedy TV. You subscribed, you press the notification button for you to be seeing the new videos coming out, so that you will not lag behind. So that immediately the videos are coming out, you will be the number one to be seeing the videos, to be seeing the live. Thank you. I can still remind you again, our topic for today is how to sharpen the clipper blade on the super hard manual sharpening stone. That is a slash untitled Starex clipper blade. How to sharpen it step by step. Full training tutorial. That is our topic for today. And as usual, as you used to know me, for the benefit of us, every one of us, but for the benefit of the new subscribers, for the benefit of the new viewers, for the benefit of the existing viewers, or for the benefit of every one of us that have taken long time before you watch my video. You have watched them for a long time. So we need to flash back before we proceed into the today's tutorial. Our main topic majorly is from the stone. Yeah, this is the stone. Naturally is from the stone. Yeah, that is the backbone of the tutorials we are doing. The stone, the super hard manual sharpening stone. Try to learn how to zoom in and zoom out. You can be able to see exactly what I'm trying to fashion out. Yeah, what is a super hard manual sharpening stone? What is super hard manual sharpening stone? This stone you are watching. Yeah, this stone you are watching. What is the name? What is a stone? A stone is an object used to sharpen. Use the surface to sharpen the surface of the the surfaces of the upper and the bottom clipper blade of clipper for animals and for human beings, professionally, logically, technically. Okay. Now, this stone now, how are we going to identify original one? Yeah, by applying the kerosene on the surface. When you apply small kerosene on the surface, you will see that the kerosene will not enter inside. It will not swallow the kerosene. Yeah, I'm doing this purposely because of everybody, because to remind us about the past is not a crime. To remind us about what has happened in the past is not a crime. To remind us exactly what we have done, some of the work we have done, the major topic we have treated in the past is not a crime. We are only doing this for me myself to be able to get my brain fresh, so that I can be able to remember many things that has crossed out of my memory, to be able to bring back into memory what I've forgotten. Yeah, by saying this, we can be able to remember many things pertaining to the stone, pertaining to the super hard manual sharpening stone. So after knowing your stone, then secondly, we know how to sharpen the surface of the blade, the stone. Or if it's a new one, we do the two different ways to sharpen or to fashion out the sharpening surface. You fashion out the sharpening surface by using bottom clipper blade, either for chauba, new G, new green, etc., etc., or any super tapper bottom clipper blade. After fashioning out, ẹ máa ṣe ń tẹ̀sí ẹni, and it's not good. Ẹ sọ ẹgbẹ́ ohun ẹ lọlẹ̀ ní kí ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ má pariwo tó fi disturb life mò ń ṣe. So you learn how to fashion out the surface that will be sharpening the clipper blade on the super hard manual sharpening stone. After that one now, you learn how to activate the surface of your stone. That is a professional activating. Yeah, to how to recharge the surface of your stone in order to sharpen clipper blade effectively, correctly, logically, technically, okay, without error. Everything you sharp have to be good. There should be no mistake there. Yeah. Then you should learn how to place your upper and the bottom clipper blade on the stone. Yeah. Let me bring the blades out. Try to zoom in, zoom out, because I am using two cameras. You see, I'm on live on Master Barbers Hotel. At the same time, I am on live on Master Barbers Comedy TV. So that is why I cannot be taking either the upper or the bottom clipper blade or the stone nearer to one of the camera. When I take it to the other camera will not see it again. Yeah, it will be as if the other camera is blank. So that is why we teach ourselves, we taught ourselves, we are still reminding ourselves how to zoom in and zoom out, so that the two sides can be able to see exactly what I'm trying to fashion out using my pointer or using my finger. When you know how to position your blade on top of the super hard manual sharpening stone, yeah, we have three different ways of positioning our clipper blade on the surface of the stone. Number one is scissors or X method. Scissors or X method, we position it in this way. We have slide down or cut down placement positioning. That is number two. Number three, we have parallel. Yeah, parallel line, way of positioning the clipper blade, etc., etc. Now, after the positioning of the blade on the stone, what are the necessary steps to be taken? When you watch my videos, you watch different type of my videos, you can be able to see the process I use in sharpening different type of clipper blade on the super hard manual sharpening stone. Yeah, can you see? We have flashed back a little so that the new subscribers, new viewers, existing viewers, even subscribers that are existing subscribers that have missed many of our videos, by watching this video, they can be able to know where we are coming from. They can be able to know the exact different type of topic we have treated in sharpening of the stone, in sharpening of the clipper blades, in clipper maintenance and the stone maintenance. Can you see it? Then after that one now, our main topic for today, how to sharpen clipper blades on the super hard manual sharpening stone professionally, logically, technically. Okay, that is slash. How to sharpen untitled, no-title-starex clipper blade. You see the back of the blade, try to zoom out. That is why we have taught ourselves how to zoom in and zoom out. You put your two fingers by the center of the phone. You now spread it towards the edge of the phone. It will bring out the object smaller in the screen. Now bring it to the outside bigger. You can be able to see it properly. Yeah, because I'm using two cameras for recording, so it cannot be taken to one side, taken to the other side. And if it's compulsory we do that, we'll be doing that later. Yeah, can you see it now? As a learner, you really want to know how to sharpen clipper blades. You really have the interest to know step by step in sharpening the clipper blade. As a learner, you really want to know how to fashion out the surfaces of different type of stones professionally, logically, technically. Okay, yeah, there's nothing bad in that. Excuse me. I'm very sorry, I'm back again. I'm very sorry. You know, I told you in the previous tutorials, I jack many trees down. I'm a barber, I sharpen clipper blade, I recharge, I charge phones, I play PS2 games, etc., etc. I'm very sorry. So I'm back again. Now, we want to teach ourselves how we can sharpen clipper blade Starex. That is the learners and the professionals too. If you really want to know how to sharpen clipper blade, you have interest in sharpening of the stone, you're supposed to know step by step in sharpening the clipper blade, so that we are going to start from the smallest one. Can you see the surface? Try to zoom out. Try to zoom out your screen for you to be able to see Ali Abiawal. So please try as much as you can to zoom out for you to see the inner surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade. Yeah, zoom out for you to see it properly. That is why we taught ourselves how to zoom in, how to zoom out. Yeah, step by step to sharpen the clipper blade. Yeah, number one thing, you have learned how to sharpen the stone surface or the stone surfaces. Assuming we have fashioned out the sharpening surface on our stone, then we want to learn how to sharpen the clipper blade. Number one thing we have to do is to study the inner surface of any clipper blade you want to sharpen. You take it out like this, then zoom out and watch. The camera will show you the inside. Then if you cannot see it very well, I will get it moved to the camera. I will now show you. By Master Baba's Hotel, I will show you. By Master Baba's Comedy TV, I will still show you there. Let's go now. I want to show you the surface. See how the inner surface is before you start the sharpening. You try to check very well. It's very, very important. You can see it. You can see it in this way. You see how the inner surface is. You see it. You see that this clipper blade are being used dull. Let us watch the upper clipper blade too. Can you see the surface? You see the surface? You see it? Let me take it to Master Baba's Comedy TV too, so that I can show it thoroughly. You can be able to see the inner surface. Can you see? This clipper blade has been used dull. Try to watch it very, very carefully before you sharpen any type of clipper blade. That is number one thing you have to do. You see it? Then look at the upper clipper blade. You see the upper clipper blade? You try to watch very, very carefully before you sharpen any type of clipper blade. Yeah, so that I can be able to confirm whether the last sharpening gave on it is very, very correct. Whether they have sharpened it, now run it in a one way or the other to bring it for sharpening, so that they sharpen it in the other side. By not following their mistake, I'll be able to correct the mistake and be able to check, so that I can be able to know exactly how to check the inner surface of the blade. You see it like this, you study it. Then there's one important thing I want to tell you. If you now get confused about the surface, if you get confused about the surface, yeah, I will now give you the method, the logic to use to detect out the surface, whether it has been sharpened before in the wrong side or not. You see the way I position the blade. Tẹ́ bá ti gba tẹ́ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ o. Ṣé ti gbé bá mi yọ memory card yẹn bá ti gba tẹ́ dáhùn pé má fi lẹ́m̀bẹ̀ o. You see it like this. This is the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade. You try to zoom out. That is why I've taught you. We've taught ourselves how to zoom in, how to zoom out. Zoom out for you to see the screen. For you to see the blade very well. Zoom out so that this blade will be bigger. Now, you now place the upper clipper blade on top. You see the way I place it? You place it like this. See the way I position my fingers. This one comes out. It is these three that carries the blade. You see it in this way. Then bring your thumb to hold it in this way. Follow it like that. Let me still come back again. You see the way I put it. Let me start again. You first take your upper clipper blade in this way. You see the way I put it. You zoom back a little so that I can be able to see everything completely, or to my two hands and the blade. You see, after that one, you position the upper clipper blade on top. You see it in this way. Let the edge of your finger be by the center of the blade. You see it in this way. You see the way I position it, you can see it. You see like this. Then now use your thumb. You see the way you press it down, you hold it by the corner. You see it in this way. Then you now use this finger to block the mouth of the blade. You see it in this way. Zoom out for you to see it properly. Zoom out for you to see it properly. Please zoom out for you to see exactly the way I hold it. Zoom out for you to see it exactly. Let me still repeat it again. You see, I use these 3 fingers to hold the blade. I now remove this one, put it on top. You see it. I now replace the 3 fingers back again. You see the way I put it. Zoom out for you to see the mouth. Sir, you now use your thumb to hold it by the corner here, hold it by the corner, always press it down. You see like this. You now use this your finger. Zoom back a little, let it be in the center. You now use to block the mouth of the blade. You see the way I hold it now. You now press it there, be shifting it from one side to the other. Zoom out the camera so that you can be able to see the way the blade is moving. You see the way I'm doing it. Watch me carefully. That is why I always say it. Way of working in my own studio is with pattern. The way I sharpen my clipper blades, the way I sharpen the stone, the way I maneuver my waist in taking one step before the other in sharpening of different type of clipper blade and the stone. I have pattern for everything. And the moment you have pattern for your work, you must be able to know it properly. At the same time, when you are off the road, you are out of the road, I'm telling you sincerely, you can be able to know that the pattern will draw you back to the main road again, that you're out of the road, because the way you'll be doing it, your mind will tell you, say, something has messed up. You are following a wrong channel. You see, that is why you need to watch me carefully. Listen to all my advices. Listen to all my instructions. Hello? Okay. So you look at the way I'm doing it. I'm using freehand testing tiling method to test the upper and the bottom clipper blade, whether the clipper blade has been sharpened wrongly before they bring it to me for sharpening, whether the clipper blade was brand new and used it dull, they now bring it to me for sharpening, whether the clipper blade, after they have used it dull, they now put it on the stone or on the ground, on the cement floor, on the German floor, on the hard iron. They now screw the face, scrub the surface on the surface, trying to sharpen it, but they did not get it right. They now bring it to you. You can be able to detect it out. That is why I'm using this style, this method, to check after I do it for some times. So I'm doing this thing slowly, one step after the other, for you to be able to understand the processes you will be taking in sharpening your clipper blade, different types, in using your super hard manual sharpening stone. Yeah, this one I'm showing you, you are using it for super hard manual sharpening stone for now. And as I promised you, tutorials are coming on Sharper. That is the engine, electric clipper blade shaping machine, to sharpen different type of clipper blades and to correct different type of clipper blade errors in this sharpening workshop. We are still coming to that one. But I want everybody, including myself, to be able to understand how to use super hard. This is super hard manual sharpening stone. To be able to use stone professionally, logically, technically, okay, in the barbing industry, in the sharpening industry, sharpening workshop. Can you see it? Because I reason and I consider it to be very, very important. Everybody must know how to use the stone, because the stone is not cost to buy. It's very, very cheap to buy compared to sharper. Then at the same time, the cost of activating the surface, the cost of activating the surface of the stone is completely cheaper to that of the activating of the surface of the super sharpening disc. You see, the maintenance of the stone is cheaper than the maintenance of the sharper. All these things, if you want to use sharper very well, you want to use it effectively, how you can run it, you'll be using it every day. Using of the stone is very cheaper in using than the sharper. That is why I am trying in all way round that everybody must know how to use super hard manual sharpening stone. When you are a professional on the stone, you can now buy sharper. When you buy sharper, you now find it very easier again. You find it very easier. If you get idea on the stone, you get the idea on the stone, you know how to use stone perfectly, correctly, logically, technically, okay. Yeah, you can be able to buy sharper, then you use sharper effectively. Then if you don't have the experience on the stone, if you are using your sharper one way or the other, the fuel finish, and where you want to get the fuel is far away or the light off. Maybe you are using NEPA light, there's no generator. When the NEPA light is off, no way to go again, and you don't have generator or generator is not good. Can you see? But when you have the super hard manual sharpening stone, you can use it to complete the rest of the job left over when the light was off. So there's no cause for alarm, no troubleshooter at all. You divert to the stone, then you complete all your job. And since your customer have already know you with the stone, that as you are perfect with the sharper, you are always perfect with the super hard manual sharpening stone again. So let's go back into the tutorial again. You now test. You see the way I'm doing it, you zoom out. Zoom out very well. Zoom out well for you to be seeing the way the clipper blade is moving. I'm using the whole fingers to control the blade. You can be able to see it properly. Watch carefully. Watch. Now let us open and see now. Can you see? Let us watch carefully. Zoom out the lens of your camera. Zoom out. When you zoom out, you can be able to see the inside of the hopper and the bottom clipper blade very well. You can see that the carbon covered the whole surface for the hopper and the bottom clipper blade. Yeah, which means the last sharpening done on this clipper blade was very good before. Yeah, they sharpened it correctly. The sharpening is very nice. Though I was the one that sharpened it last. You understand? I only want to use it for tutorial after being used done, so that the whole public, including myself, can have the gain on the sharpening of the clipper blade. Yeah, this is one is untitled, No-Title-Starex clipper blade. So before we go further, we apply the masking tape at the back of the blade. And I always tell you, don't let us forget, please look for better masking tape, correct masking tape with better gum. Can you see it? Use correct masking tape, the one with good gum, so that when you are working on it, the sellotape, after touching with the treatment, you will not be removing anyhow. It's very important. Please let us take note. Yeah, I want to put grading at the back of the blade. What do I mean by grading? I want to apply masking tape at the back of the blade to attach to the back very well. You see the way I'm pressing it? You zoom out for you to see it properly. Zoom out. Zoom out for you to see it properly. Can you see it? I've done for the upper clipper blade. I want to do for the bottom clipper blade. Watch me the way I'm doing it, so that when you want to do it, you can be able to know the way and the professional way to place it at the back. You see the way I'm doing it? Zoom out your lens. Zoom out your lens very well. For you to see my fingers, these fingers and the plate, so that you bring them out bigger. You can be able to see the way I'm doing it. You see the way I'm pressing it, so that it will attach to the back of the blade very well, so that it is very hard to remove for the treatment or even the finger. Yeah, you see the way I put it? Excuse me a minute. I'm very sorry. I'm back again. I'm back again. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry for that. After application of the masking tape, that is grading at the back of the upper clipper blade, at the back of the bottom clipper blade, you see the way it is. Zoom out for you to see it properly. You can use it to cover the holes of it more than this one, but to be at least the way I do it. You see the way I do it, it can cover the whole surface. I only leave this side on top because of the treatment. Because treatment used to enter through the side. You see it in this way. Then if you want to put your blades down before the sharpening, don't put the back down because the treatment is on the surface everywhere here. So when you put it down, the treatment will be touching the back and it will be slippery. When you place your thumb on it, your thumb will be running out on top of the blade. It will not hold it properly. You put it down in this way, you see it in this way. You can zoom out to see. You put it down in this way, you put it down in this way. You see it? Then, before we go further, you take out your small rag. All this small rag I say you should get from the jeans. You will now fold it, you use it to clean the surface. To clean the surface. You see it in this way, you use it to clean the surface of the stone. Then you find two rags. You use one for the right, you zoom out for you to see it. You use one for the left hand, you use one for the right hand. You use this one whenever the chemical or the treatment or kerosene or oil get into your finger, you use this one to clean it. You use your right finger to pick it, then you clean it well. Anything with your left hand, you use this one. And the same thing to clean the surface of the stone. You see it in this way. Let's drop it by one side here. So make sure under your thumb is very clean. There's no oil under the thumb you want to use. If there is oil, if there is any treatment, if there is kerosene, if there is another maybe mixture of oil and kerosene or any other treatment again, you make sure you clean it very well. I even advise you use detergent to wash your hand well, then you dry it so that you'll be oil free. Then if you want to pick your oil, if you are using right hand for sharpening of the clipper blades, if you are using right hand to sharpen clipper blade, take note of this what I'm saying, take note very well. If you are using right, like my own now, I'm using right hand to sharpen the clipper blade, different types, professionally, logically, technically, okay. If I want to take the treatment, I will use the left hand. You see it like this is the finger I'm using. This is the thumb I'm using to sharpen the clipper blade. I will now use left hand to pick the oil. You see the way I'm dropping it. You use left finger. You use your left hand to pick the oil or any treatment. You see it. You now use this finger, this same finger. I'm using right hand to sharpen. You see the right hand, I've not used it for anything now. The first fingers I'm using, the first hand I'm using is left. I'm using right to sharpen. You keep that right now. Then you now use your left finger to spread it. Can you see it in this way? You see it in this way. Try to take note of all this thing I'm saying. Try to take note. When you are using your right thumb to hold the blade for sharpening on the super advanced sharpening stone, you are using right hand. If you want to apply the oil, you want to apply kerosene, you want to apply mixture of kerosene and oil, you want to apply any other treatment on the surface of the stone, you see, you have to use your left hand to pick the treatment. Use your left hand to pick the treatment. You see the way I drop it on the surface of the stone. Then you see the way I'm using this left hand finger to spread it all over. Can you see it in this way to cover the whole surface? They are now used, you see, after you can do it in this way, the remaining oil, you see it in this way, you first take style to bring them back to the surface of the stone. Then you now use that the same left hand again to pick the rag. You now clean your fingers. You see the way I'm doing it? This is the right thumb. Can you see now? I have not used this rag to work now, so that the oil will not be touching under my thumb, so that the oil will not be touching my right hand. Can you see? After cleaning now, I drop it down. You see my two fingers now. You see my two hands. Then after, you use this your left hand to pick the blade. Can you see that I have not used this right hand now? You now position it at the angle of 45 degrees. Or before going to that, still remain kerosene. You see it, you now pick your kerosene and still use that the same left hand, the left fingers to pick. Can you see? Be watching me carefully. Try to watch everything step by step the way I'm doing it. You now use it to spread again. You see the way I'm spreading it. You return it again. You still use the same finger again to spread the kerosene to mix together with the oil. Can you see? This one now I have not applied the masking tape. I'm only showing you if you want to use kerosene and oil. You see the way I've mixed it up. Then if you want to use your biscuit bone, you know biscuit bone, there's no oil there. You can now use your right hand to pick biscuit bone. You see it? You now rub it. You see the way I rub it? You see like this? You see? Then you use your right hand to pick the neat rag that you provide for the right hand side. You can take it to clean if there is any condition for you to clean your fingers and the thumb. You see it in this way, you drop it down again. Then you still use the same left hand to pick your kerosene. You see, you drop kerosene on top. You see it in this way. You still use the same left hand to spread it all over the surface. You see it in this way. You see it in this way. You see it in this way. You see like this. You see you take your left hand to pick the rag again and clean your left fingers. You see the way I'm doing it. All these things, you can follow it step by step. This work is going to be very, very easy for you to do. But when you are mixing things together, you are using right hand, left hand to enter oil. When you want to sharpen now, you will not be having stability on the movement of the blade. Can you see the way I use it to place it now? Now I position my thumb on the surface of the stone. Now you want to calculate the place you want to be placing your thumb. This one now we have to do it in details for you to be able to really understand. If you want to calculate where to position your thumb, please zoom out for you to see it very well. Zoom out the screen of your phone. Yeah, zoom out the screen of your phone. Zoom out the lens of your camera for you to see it very well. You use your pointer to divide the clipper blade into two. Then you use another pointer to divide it into four. You can see it in this way. When you divide it into four, you now take another pointer. See where I want to calculate from the center here now to this side, from the center to this side, from the center to this side. You now find the center now. This is where you are going to place your thumb. check very well. If you want to sharpen for this half side of the blade, the half part of the blade, you divide it into 2. From 2 you divide it into 4. Now you want to sharpen this side, you use this one to divide it into 4. Now you want to sharpen these 2 sides. Now find the center. This is the center. You see it? You position your thumb here. Then from here to here, from here to here, this is the center. This is where you are going to position your thumb. That is the way to calculate. Yeah, way to position your thumb on top of the blade. I will now show you now. Look like this. You see the way I position it. This is the way to position your thumb. Zoom out for you to see it very well. Zoom out. Use zoom out the lens of your camera. Use zoom out the lens of your phone. Zoom out very well for you to be able to see it. This is where to position your thumb for this side. And this is where to see as my thumb is coming. See where I want to drop it. This is where to drop it for the second side. You see, you now be going to and fro. Then, how do I manage to calculate this angle 45? To get this angle 45 in sharpening of the clipper blade. Yeah, can you see? Let me see, come with that one fully. See the base of our stone. Can you see the base here? Assuming we put protector on top like this. We put protector. The 0 is here. The 0 is here. 180 is here. Whereas 90 is 0, 180. This is 0. This is 180. This is 0. This is 180. Is 0, 180. You see it? Then we now place our upright angle. You know, the tractor protector is like this. We divide it into 4. This one is angle 0. This one is 90. This one is 180. This one is 270. The one down here is 270. You see? This one is 0. Then this is angle 0. This is angle 180. You now place another angle here. This is angle 90 degree. You see it in this way. This is angle 90 degree. Then you now take another pointer again to divide this one into 2. From here to here is angle 90. From here to here is angle 90. From here to here is angle 90. You now divide 90 into 2. That is 45. You see it in this way. You see the way this angle 45 is. That was how I derived using the angle of 45 degree in sharpening of the upper clipper blade. You need to take note. That is why I'm saying subscribe to my 2 channels. That is why I'm telling you always, begging you people, those viewers that refuse to subscribe, please, in the name of God, subscribe to the 2 channels. You can get full access to see my YouTube videos. You can get access to my new notifications. The moment I'm releasing video on the YouTube, you will be the only one to be seeing the video. I only do this one for you to be able to know exact position where you are going to place your thumb on the upper clipper blade. I show you this one purposely for you to know how to position your blade for scissors method on top of the super hard manner sharpening stone. How do I get the angle? That was the way I get the angle 45 degree in sharpening of the upper clipper blade. That was the way I get the normal place to position my thumb on the back of the upper clipper blade on top of the stone for easy sharpening. Can you see the 2 now? Now the treatment has get dry. I need to repeat the treatment again. I go for this one for you to know that when you apply the treatment and something carries you away from the stone, before you come back, the treatment has disappeared. You still need to reapply another kerosene on top. Don't forget, you cannot sharpen your clipper blade without treatment. You cannot sharpen the hopper and the upper clipper blade without treatment. I'm only using this system for you to be reminding you. Then when you have treated the surface of your stone, you have activated, you have recharged the surface of your stone. Then something carries you away, the treatment now disappear. You need to put another one for sharpening. Let us start from here. I will now go to and fro 10 times now. You see the center I want to position my thumb? You see it? I will go to and fro 10 times now. That is to and fro 10 times. You see it in this way. You now take the rag to clean. You see the way let us watch now. Let us watch carefully. That is why I say I want you to zoom out. But this time around, I will bring the blade nearer to the camera. Can you see that the work starts here? You see the stainless here. Watch carefully. Can you see it? You see it in this way too. And position it well. Yeah, the work starts here like this. Let us continue again. If you want to place your blade down, you see the way I place it. You take your left hand to carry the kerosene again. You replace it back, then you spread it. Yeah. You see the way I place it. Then let us go for this side. I'm sorry. You clean the back of the blade. You see the way I clean it. I'm sorry again. That is to and fro 10 times again. That is to and fro 10 times. Let us watch the inside again. Yeah, the clipper blades have been sharpened correctly. Let me show you very well. Let me get it nearer to the camera. You can see it. The total shining across has come and the total flatness. Those are the two we are working for. Can you see it again in Master Barber's Hotel? The total flatness and the total shining across has come. This upper clipper blade is sharpened correctly now. Let me put this one down. Then, as I was telling you, if you want to sharpen bottom clipper blade, how to activate the surface now, we'll do the activation for the upper clipper blade first. Yeah, before we go to the recharging or activating of the surface of the stone, I have to teach you how manage I'll derive to get the angle of 45 degrees in sharpening the bottom clipper blade in my sharpening workshop. Yeah, as I've told you in the upper clipper blade home, assuming this is our protractor, you see it in this way. Protractor is divided into 4. This side is 0, this side is 90, this side is 180, this side is 270, making the angle of 360. Use it in that way. Then this is the angle 0, this angle 180. You now put another upright angle here, this angle 90. Then you now divide this angle 90 into 2. You see it in this way. That is where I derive to the using of 45 degree in sharpening of the bottom clipper blade. You see it in this way. You see it like this. That is how I derive using the angle of 45 degree in sharpening of the bottom clipper blade. You see it. Now let's go into the sharpening now. Before we go into the sharpening, treatment of the surface is very, very important. Don't forget, treatment of the surface is very, very important. You can't do sharpening without treating the surface of your stone. Yeah, that treatment will make it easy for you to sharpen. It will make the surface of your stone last. It can be able to chop the inner surface of the blade excessively, so that it will be very, very easy for you to achieve the correct sharpening you are looking for under the surface of the bottom clipper blade. After you take your kerosene, you see, to mix it up again. You see, I'm using right hand to sharpen, but I'm using left hand to do all these things so that the work will not mix together. You can use your right hand again to pick. You can use left after you have cleaned your hand, your fingers. You see the way I position it at the angle of 45 degrees. How do I want to know where to position my thumb? You see, this is the center of the blade at the back. You have divided into 2 and now divide it into 4 like this. Can you see it? Then by dividing it into 4, let me come with another pointer. You now find the center from here to here. This is the center. This is where to position your thumb. You find center from here to here. This is the center. This is where to position your thumb for the first sharpening. Let us go now. That is to and fro 10 times. That is to and fro 10 times. That is to and fro 10 times. That is to and fro 20 times each side. You see it in this way. Then we lift it up. We clean the surface of the blade in order for us to be able to study the inner surface of the clipper blade very well. That is why I always been telling you that we must know how to study the inner surfaces of the blade. We must not forget about studying the inner surface of the blade. Now, the sharpening we have done now, 20 times here, 20 times here. When you zoom out very well, you can see black carbon in only one area, this area. This is where the black carbon is here. The stone did not work on this place at all. The stone works like this, see my pointer, you walk reach here. Now leave this small portion, this small portion, this small portion, this small portion. It now left it untouched. This area, the stone did not touch this area at all. This area, the stone did not touch. You see it like this? Did not touch. It touches the rest of the inner surface of the clipper blade have been sharpened correctly. Now we must have to correct this area. By correcting this area now, we must have to sharpen here, and whatever thing we do for here, we should not leave it like that. We must still repeat the same thing for here in order to make the surface balance, in order to make the total shining across balance. Let us go again. If you want to drop your blade down before the treatment, see the way I place it down. Don't put this back down because of the oil on the surface of the stone around here. Then you pick your treatment again, you put treatment. Then you use your finger to spread it all over. Don't forget. Then you use your duster. Can you see that I'm using the left hand now? You see it, when you have cleaned it finished, you can use your right hand to pick. You can use left to pick. You now position it at the angle of 45 degrees. This is the area we want to correct. Don't forget, this is where the stone doesn't touch. That is the first area we are going to touch. Yeah, you see. Now, try to calculate very well. It is this area that we are going to correct. You will not position your thumb here again. You will not position your thumb along here. You shift your thumb, come to this side. Watch carefully. We are coming to correct here. So you don't need to position your thumb here and here again. You shift, come to the front. Try to take note into whatever I'm telling you. Try to take note so that you can be able to know the way to sharpen the clipper blade very well. Let me still clean it and show you again, because I don't want confusion. I want to be doing this thing one after the other, step by step, so that I can be able to know the way to do it by yourself. Let me get it closer to the camera. When you watch carefully, I want to fashion it in a way for you to, yeah, very good now. No, I want to fashion that side out to bring that. Okay, you see it in this way. You see that black is here. This area is black. The stone doesn't touch here. You see this area now, we are going to correct it. Anything you do for here, you must have to repeat it for here again. Yeah, in the other side too, when you watch carefully, you watch this side. Let me fashion it out. Yeah, you can see it in this way. You see the black carbon here. This is the area I want to correct. Whatever thing you do for here, you must have to repeat it for the other side too. Let us go into the field now. Let me reapply the treatment again. It's getting dry. Don't forget, here and here, here and here. The first one was here and here, the center here. Don't forget the first one. The second one now here and here. You see like this? That is 10 times. You come to the other side too. That is 10 times again, making 30 times now. Yeah, still remain a little. I'm trying to check very well. Still remain a little. Still remain a little. still remain a little. You see it in this way. So the reason why I'm saying you should be using your left hand, there are some cans that the oil has touched everywhere. So this oil has touched everywhere. You cannot be using your right hand, but this one is clean. That was why I just used right hand now. Just now, Chop is telling you the reasons. If your can is very clean, you can use your right hand to pick and spray on the surface of the stone. Daniel. Let us clean and watch again. Yeah, the surface is okay now. Let us try to check whether the surface is okay or remains some parts. You see the way I hold it initially to show you that how to test whether the clipper blade was used fine or who sharpened it correctly. The same system you are still going to use to test after the sharpening of the clipper blade to confirm whether the clipper blade is sharpened correctly or not. You see the way I'm testing? You can zoom out for you to see properly. You can zoom out for you to see properly. You see the way I hold it? You see my fingers. And now use this one on top. Now use this one to block. Now I'm using this thumb to shift it from one side to the other, then from front to the back. Zero gap on the gap, zero gap on the gap from one side to the other, zero gap on the gap. So the way I'm moving side by side, I'm going to the front, coming to the back. So that in form of zero gap, in form of 100% gap, in form of zero gap, instead of 100%, then side by side. Let us open and watch now. Can you see now? You see the carbon field everywhere. You see it here too. Let me bring it nearer to the camera. Can you see that the clipper blade have been sharpened correctly? You can see the carbon field everywhere. If you can sharpen and you get this kind of sign, which means you are a real professional. If you run and test this clipper very well, it's going to work like a new one or even better than a new one. Can you see it in this way? You can see it in this way. The carbon field everywhere in the front and the back for the upper and the bottom clipper blade, which means this clipper blade are sharpened correctly, logically, technically, okay. If you can sharpen like this, which means you have become a real professional in sharpening of the clipper blade, it's going to work like a new one or even better than the new one. Can you see it? That is why I'm saying we should be following this thing step by step. Step by step. Yeah, let me clean the surface of the stone. You see it? Yeah. Excuse me a minute. So I'm begging you in the name of Almighty God, those people that have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so that I can be seeing more of my videos. Those people that have not subscribed, please subscribe to my two channels. You can be seeing my videos, you can be getting access to see all my YouTube notifications, all the video, all the short, all the live stream. Yeah, thank you. If you have any problem in sharpening of the clipper blade, sharpening of the stone, contact me on +234 816-3620-990. I will get your call and we attend to each other. Thank you. Be expecting another valuable tutorial after this one. Yeah, be expecting another valuable tutorial after this one. And all those one we have produced in the past, please, in the name of Almighty God, go to those videos, watch them. After you watch the live, you still go back to that live and rewatch it again. That is how we used to study the inner surface of the blade for upper and the bottom clipper blade. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Subscribe to my channel, press the notification button, then share, help me share the video out. One shop now. Help me share the video out to all your friends, your group, all the different type of applications. Help me share it out so that everybody, the whole public, can be able to see what is going on in the Master Barbers Hotel, in the Master Barbers Comedy TV. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Be expecting another valuable tutorial after this one.